Hey guys, how you going? All right. I just thought, okay, I've been doing the megaphone and all these videos that I've put up for the month. Okay, I have been basically shouting from the hilltops, yodeling, hee-hoo. That's how I feel. The bloody sound of music, mate. I've been singing from the mountaintops. Okay, I keep getting this calling. Okay, I keep getting this calling to follow what feels right, follow your intuition, follow your inner guidance, even if even if you don't make a decision. Okay, I've really got to clarify this because I feel that it's important. All right, so we're talking about. If you've got a feeling, a stirring, an inkling to communication as well, to communicate, all right? Um, I know that's going to be detrimental for some, it feels. Some, like, I know me personally, yes, I am communicating, but in some aspects of my life, I wish like less communication. Okay, so you're gonna have to take this information with a grain of salt, all right, and definitely go with how you feel. This is feels like a it's a challenge. It's coming through as a challenge just in general. All right, so I'm not actually challenging you, but this is about I feel that everybody is going through a shifting and a transformation. Okay. And this really came to me. Okay. It's been kind of screaming at me, through all these messages. Okay. It's the same message that's coming through for the collective, as in like the collective of everybody. So I segregate my readings into, different signs, different energies, things like that, okay, with the intention of connecting to that collective energy. Even if you're not a particular star sign or whatever, messages can still come through because that's divine, okay? It comes through for a reason and it's there for you for a reason, all right? You just have to trust the process. But what I'm talking about is that I'm really picking up on collective earth energy right now, guys, as in like the whole bloody population of the planet, all right? I've never really done something like this. This is new for me. I've had to push past a lot of fears, a lot of barriers, okay, to be able to share this with you and to be able to actually do this video, okay? So if you're into spirituality, if you have a knowledge within these things and understand these things as your own personal truth, this is going to make sense to you. Okay, if you've come here or come to my channel just to get information, guidance, or whatever, but you're not completely like working towards living in a the word spiritual is just coming through, but I don't want anyone to take offense to that. It's like some people are dedicated to spirituality, all right, or whatever the hell this is. I guess it's intuition, inner learning, wanting self improvement, wanting to clear away and heal. Okay, so and some people aren't, that's not their deal. Okay, that's not where they're going, that's not part of their what they want, or what is actually a part of this life journey. Okay, so if this is not making sense, or if this is too like hardcore for you, by all means keep checking out videos. But for the ones who are actually on this path and on this journey, it can be very challenging. And we're having a lot of storms come through at the moment where I am, and it's just really, I was out there out the front, getting pictures of lightning and stuff, and I'm like, it has to be said. Like I have to do this video. I have to do it because it is a collective energy. Okay, the storm, the transformation, the change. The what's really interesting, okay, is that through destruction and transformation, is it's a chance for creation, and that's what I'm trying to focus on with these things. All right, so I'm getting a real heavy creation come through, and this is like literally about creating what we want for ourselves and what's within, okay? But this is actually affecting the whole. This is affecting everybody, all right, on some level, okay? On some level, it is affecting everybody. To what extreme or how it occurs or happens is anyone's guess, okay? Everyone's got a different life path and a different journey, okay? Some people may be even oblivious to this, okay, that change is actually taking place. But I'm here to say that change is actually taking place. And for sensitives and people who are into this, this may be very apparent in your life, or may become very apparent soon. You may have had intuition that things are going to change, okay, either within yourself and about your own personal journey and who you are and your own self-healing, or even this can be projected outwards as well. And the thing is that with the physical, it manifests, all right? So changes happen within and then changes happen without, okay? My belief is, like, you don't have to believe this if you don't want, but this is my belief, is that things manifest in the physical of what you're actually nurturing and growing within, okay? But it can actually take time because it is in the physical, and it is a denser energy. It is a 3D energy, okay? So we're looking at molecules condensed, all right? And, you know, they vibrate slower. All right, they vibrate slower, so it does take time for it to actually, you know, slow down and manifest into the physical, okay? But we can see changes within the physical. You know, take a look in the media, see the, you know, even earth upheavals, weather patterns, things like that, okay? And this is what this is doing. Don't let this get you down, okay? I don't actually pay attention to the media at all. I stopped watching TV many years ago, 2013, I think it was. 2012, at the end of 2012, I think I stopped watching TV. I have no interest in it. I rarely go on Twitter because my I mean, I still do go on Twitter, but a lot of things that I'm following are just like you know, news reports and stuff like that. I've also deactivated from Facebook because I do get a lot of people sharing media things, okay, which is just like unrest, you know, distraction, chaos, blah, 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 blah. But it is my choice to look upon the creation rather than the destruction, all right? Even though those two energies are so similar and work together, okay? It's just so fascinating. And a personal thing I'd really love to share with you guys, all right? So this is really personal to me, which I'd really like to share to you guys, you know, for people that are wanting to grow and learn within these things, okay? So, you know, if you can take this information on board, that's fantastic. If you don't believe a word of it, don't believe a word of it, all right? But I'm just going to tell you my experience, all right? So, I had heard back in, I think it was 2011, 2012, that you could journey into your heart, okay, like psychically, like you could actually bring your whole conscious awareness, your whole spirit into a place inside of your heart, like an actual place inside of your heart there. And I'm not talking on the physical, I'm talking purely etheric, okay? So it's your etheric body actually traveling into an etheric place within your heart space, right? Drinvalo Melchizedek talks about this. He talked about it a lot during 2012 and the shifting that was occurring there. And I did research this a lot. He does give like guidance and stuff like that of like step-by-step processes how to actually access this area of the heart, because it is guarded, okay? It is guarded. But he said also too that you could intuitively find the doorway in, okay? That's what I did. It took a while, okay? It took a while. It took many years of trying, okay? From bloody 2011, 2012 to, what are we now, 2020? Oh, I got into there last year, all right? Last year, so, you know, 2012 to, or 2011 till, you know, 2019, all right? So it took a long time to get in there, but I had to be ready. I had to be prepared, all right? I had to do a lot of healing, a lot of work, a lot of shedding, a lot of growing, a lot of evolution, man. This is all about evolution and growing, okay? And creation. So I finally managed to get in there. And the experience was absolutely freaking amazing, man. I like seriously, it was just something else. It really was. So what had happened, okay, is that when I actually got in there, this is about heartbreak. This is about clearing heartbreak, guys. I just got to say, okay, if you're on this journey and this is something that you want to do, this is actually about clearing and healing your own past trauma to do with heartbreak. Okay, we got to open those doors to get in there, all right? We got to drop those barriers, drop those walls, okay, drop those reinforcements to be able to get in there. Anyway, that just came through. And I know that too, but it was like, it needs to be said. So someone needs to know about this. You might be on a similar journey, all right, or this might interest you, okay, or at a later date in the future, you might actually venture on in there, which is really cool. So anyway, when I actually had this experience and got in there, I was taken to a room. There's actually, like, it's quite interesting. There's security, like the security in this area. You have to come from a pure space. You can't create through negative intention, okay? Which, not saying that that's what I was doing, but you actually have to clear that sort of baggage, okay, to actually access, to be granted, um, admission into this area, all right? So anyway, as I was getting in their room, it's called the Room of Creation, which I just got told. I didn't know that it was called that. Thank you. It's called the Room of Creation, all right? So in this Room of Creation, it is full of multicolored particles of light. And I tell you what, it was just like so unbelievably beautiful. And you are completely guided by intuition, okay? So when you enter this room, you are guided by intuition to create, what it is that is serving your purpose, okay? So this can assist you on your journey, all right? And yeah, anyway, multicolored particles of light, mate. It was like all over the joint. It was like glitter, okay, but with no gravity, okay? So it was just like particles floating around, right? And you use these particles and you bring it all together, and you create, all right? It's the moment of creation through the heart space, all right? Through the heart, and yeah, of pure intention, okay? As in like purity. This has to be pure. There's no way about it. There's no other way about it, all right? So what's interesting and why I'm saying this is because with storms, okay, storms are in the physical, all right? But I'm just letting you guys know that every time a storm comes through, if I close my eyes, right, and open up my third eye, I actually see multicolored particles of light, okay? And I didn't realize the connection until yesterday, because yesterday we had storms too. I shut my eyes for 2 seconds to really embrace that, storm energy or whatever. And but I love the storm energy. Storm energy is my life, man. Like I just, like, my whole life has been a storm, like one after the other. All right, so I really connect with this energy. And multicolored particles of light, that's what I saw. Multicolored particles of light. So just know, try not to be disheartened. Okay, try not to be disheartened with changes that may pop up within yourself, within your life, things which are being brought up to heal and clear, okay? Because this is, you're becoming in a space of creation. All right, it's stepping into a space of creation. Things need to be cleared away. Things need to be wiped away. I'm getting as well. This can occur on any level, like physically, anything, guys, emotionally, financially, whatever it is, and however it affects your life. All right, it's happened for a purpose. It's happened for a purpose, and it's there for your healing. It's there for your growth, but it's there for your creative potential. All right, it's there for your creative potential. If only, you can see it and harness it and be in your power, okay? And this has a lot of like mental energy involved. We really need to be able to control our mind and not get caught up and swept away and reactive and responsive to the external, okay? This is very much about as within, so without. Okay, as in like what's happening and occurring within. That's how we're going to deal with these outer circumstances. Okay, so if we get ourselves sorted on the inside with our head, with our heart, with our healing, with our clearing, with our intentions and our purity, okay, it's going to propel this. It's going to move it forward. We are going to see better. We're coming into a time now, um, through Earth's history, okay, where we have actually been here before. We were here before with things such as Atlantis, okay, so things such as Atlantis, I know that's like far-fetched, whatever, okay, but like this is my own personal belief here, all right? You believe whatever you want to believe, I don't care. But and I'm not trying to talk you into anything either, because I don't care factor zero. It's got nothing to do with me. You just be true to yourself and your own journey, all right? Because that's for you. But you know, with me, I believe that Atlantis existed. Like I've got books, right? I've got so many books on Atlantis, man. It's actually like one of my pastimes to research this. And these books are like from the 1800s. Okay, now they don't look it, they're reprints, all right, they're reprints. But you can see there, oh, you can't see it, it says 1882 on it, okay? So before World War One started, you know, the about 40 to 50 years I'm getting before that, it was it was a time of exploration, advancement within, you know, humans. All right, so technology, things like that. I'm seeing London like with coal and industry and stuff like that. Okay, and we were taking like steps forward. There was a lot of adventure, okay, within these things. People had the freedom around the world because there wasn't so much unrest, okay, to actually take the time and explore these things. Okay, so there's actually been a lot of books, you know, from the late 1800s, really early 1900s that do talk about Atlantis. And this is like scientific, like stuff that comes through, okay? Like this is actually scientists back then researching, taking rock samples, you know, all sorts of things. It's really interesting. So if you're interested in this stuff, give it a read. But yeah, it's we're coming into a time now where history is kind of repeating. As you know, you guys probably know, everything, you know, works in cycles. Things repeat, even if it's not exactly the same as it was. There's like echoes of that. There's like shadows of that and shades of that. Okay, so we're actually coming into this again now. All right. So we've got advancement of technology, but we're also like with the, you know, with all this stuff that was, you know, done and researched or whatever in the 1800s, then World War One struck. Okay, and the whole world went into chaos. There was no, you know, not enough money for expeditions. You know, couldn't get funding. Things were basically shut and closed down. Okay, and the main focus was the wars. And then, you know, World War One ended, and then World War Two started, mate. So, you know, and then after that, you know, there was atomic. So we went from bloody, you know, 19, what was it, 14 or whatever, to bloody 1950, 50, sorry, 1950 or whatever. Big, massive patch there, like 40 freaking years, guys, where this stuff was really like, it just wasn't an option. It wasn't an option to explore these things, okay? And then, you know, later on in the 80s, like there was the Korean War in the, you know, at the Korean War, and then in the 80s there was, you know, Russia and all that sort of crap. So there's like many hamperings, you know, to do with this stuff. But anyway, getting back to the point. Sorry, I really love history, and I really love, like, I really love it. So I yabber on about it, but I really love seeing, you know, the facts of, you know, even back then. I love old information, that's, you know, before. It seems more pure, less distorted, I feel. And I feel that that is where we should head, or where we should focus on heading, if you're into self-healing, self-improvement, and making a difference within the world, and, you know, raising vibrations and things like that. This is about less distortion, less fear as well. So don't, you know, don't be afraid. It's all right. But this is about your own self-healing. So anything that does pop up that does trigger fear or concern or outrage, even, even outrage, guys, anything, okay? This is actually about yourself. It is a reflection of self, okay? Well, that's what I believe anyway. Reflection of self. So these emotions and these responses and these reactions come up within us, so we can heal and clear them, because the more self-work we put in, the more we can be of service and of presence. And presence really helps. Presence really helps. Okay, so if you haven't got into Eckhart Tolle, I highly recommend that. Anything, even any avenue, any pathway that calls to you. We're talking about Buddhism, Taoism, anything like that. Even breaking away from those structures. Okay, now I know I get very Buddhist on you guys, all right? Very Tao on you, and very Eckhart Tolle on you, all right? Now, Eckhart is really good, just saying, but when we look at systems and structures, those things are starting to fall away now, okay? So we've got the South Node in Capricorn, which is about systems and structures, okay? It's about, rigidity, and, it is about discipline as well. But coming back to the systems and structures, the South Node is about karma, okay, and about the past, and this needs to be cleared away. I'm really encouraging you guys to look beyond borders, look beyond boundaries, look beyond labels, look beyond restrictions. It will really help guide you, okay, to your own journey of personal self-healing, all right? Yeah, considering everything that's happened and what has come through, I felt like I should really touch on that, all right? I feel that it is important, okay, just because nothing is really ever important either. Sorry, just saying, it's bloody hell. But I'm getting me Capricorn on, right? Okay, I'm going to just take me with a grain of salt, mate. But I feel this. I'm not sure what other people are saying right now. I don't really look at other people. I don't know what channeled messages are coming through from any source. I really don't know, okay, but I just thought, I'd throw it on out there. There may be a whole stack of other, channelers and whatnot, people that are connected and sensitives and stuff that are saying the same thing as I am. They might not be, I don't know, but I'm just letting you guys know that we are going through a tremendous shifting right now, okay, which is very exciting because this is our chance to create what it is we want to create within our life, all right? And within ourselves. And this journey is amazing. The amount of healing I've gone through since starting this journey has been, I almost said catastrophic, but it has. All right, my life is a tower, mate. I am a walking bloody tower card. I swear to God, I'm literally the tower card, all right? In my life, in everyone's life, mate, I just freaking boom, there you go. I seem to make a mess wherever I go, but I know that, someone's got to do it, right? Someone's gonna freaking do it. In fact, as I was preparing for this reading, I was gonna put this deck away, right? I was gonna chuck it up there or whatever. And on the bottom of the deck is a bloody tower, mate. And when I saw that, it was so funny. I'm like, oh my God, for real. And the tower is about clearing away what no longer serves, things suddenly coming in, breaking down those walls, breaking down those barriers right down to the foundation, all right, and rebuilding, restructuring, recreating what it is that you want. Sometimes it may seem like it's unpleasant, all right? Sometimes it may seem like it's unpleasant, okay? But this is your opportunity for growth, healing, and creating what it is that you want. So if anything gets cleared out of your life in any way, all right, try to remember that this is now your chance to rebuild. It's your chance to spring back. It's your chance to create you and what it is that you want to bring into your life, all right, guys? I'm just going to get an angel card. Just cause I wasn't actually going to pull cards on this. Generosity. Okay, so I really picked up with this generosity, that we need to be generous, we need to be kind, and we need to be understanding, okay, with the people, situations, and circumstances around us at this time, okay? Everybody is going through it, all right, whether they realize it or not on some level. This energy is filtering through now, okay, and we really need to be kind to ourselves and the people around us. You know, step into that generosity, even if it's to do with yourself. If you feel like you need to set healthy boundaries, you know, maybe limit communications, things like that, okay, this is about self generosity and giving yourself the generosity that you need, require, or deserve, all right? Otherwise, you may be able to make a difference by being there for somebody, okay, that's going through it, that just had that tower moment, that just had that tower card in their life, all right? You might be able to help them out in some way. It could be any way. It just depends on your personal circumstances. I just had 1,000,001 images go through my head, guys. So fast, it was like flick, 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 flick. I don't know if you guys have seen The Fifth Element, all right, the movie The Fifth Element. But, you know, as, you know, she's training or whatever, she's got the screen in front of her and it was like flick, 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 flick. And it's like all these images and she was just, you know, that's what it looked like to me. Okay, so there's a lot of information which could be coming through right now as well on an intuitive level, a knowing, a action. It could be anything, guys. I'm not going to sit here and tell you there is one right and there's one wrong way, because that's just not the case here. Everybody's journey is different. Okay, so we're just going to have to take it how it comes in, do the best that we can, all right? I don't know how long this energy is going to last for. I really feel that it could be like for, you know, it could be for the month, it could be ongoing, it could be years, okay? But I feel like it's going to come in patches, all right? So I feel like within the next month, just over a month, I feel. Yeah, just over a month, we could be dealing with this energy. This energy is already starting to filter through now. So heal as much as you can, clear as much as you can. This is your golden egg. This is your golden opportunity to heal and make progress with what it is you want to bring into your life and how you want this world to be. Okay, this is your chance to change everything that you ever knew forever. All right. So remember these things, all right, as they come up, all right, if you can, if you can. Otherwise, this video will be here on YouTube for you to look back on, okay? So, you know, if you feel the calling, do that, you know. But anyway, yeah, be kind to yourself, guys, and try to drop into the heart and from a space of self-love, okay? And everybody's journey is going to be different, but this is about your journey, being true to yourself and also the others around you, but that depends on your personal. No, it is about the others around you as well, but to what degree or what level is up to your own personal journey for this life, okay? All right, all right, guys. You take it easy. I'm glad I got that one out. I feel better. I feel a lot better. All right, I love you guys so much. You take it easy, all right, and really try to come from that space of love, okay? There's a lot of healing that needs to take place within the heart, all right, and to do with anything to do with love and past pain, all right? But you guys have got this, all right? This is going to be so rewarding for you guys. It really is. It's going to be rewarding for everyone, including me, all right? So you guys take it easy, all right? Thank you so much. See ya.